Good morning. It's Thursday, May 4th, 2023. Tomorrow is the 5/5 full moon lunar eclipse. It has been so beautiful here. I want to read to you about the flower moon as told by Asha Frost in the book You Are the Medicine. The fifth moon is the flower moon, and its animal spirit is the butterfly. And the butterfly medicine invocation is, Dearest butterfly, I invite you to remind me of the power of dissolving and unwinding. It's safe to let go in order to become. Remind me of the power the cocoon holds. May I remember that my wings have always been waiting for me, and that transformation is an essential part of my flight. Transformation is an essential part of my flight. I am grateful for your reminders that beauty lives within me through all of the layers of my process. As I remember and reclaim all of myself, I spread my wings and take flight toward all that I am becoming. The Wawaskonikisis, the flower moon. Our fifth moon of creation is the time when the plant world begins to come alive. It is in May when these beings showcase their life-giving nature and allow the world to see them in their fullest expression. During this time, we are asked to move our spiritual purpose into our body and walk the beauty way. We are encouraged to claim the medicine we have come here with and step into our rising. Moon legend, how the flowers began to bloom. In the early days, a creator planted many seeds. One by one, these seeds went into Aki, the Earth Mother. She held them with devotion and love and gathered each seed in her arms. The most magical thing about each seed was that they held their own medicine gifts. Each one carried certain qualities that made them a little bit different from their neighboring seed. Each seed was coated with a unique wisdom expression, aligned with enormous potential. The seeds would cuddle into the warm, nourishing soil that Mother Earth provided. They felt safe and cozy in their seed state, protected from the elements, sheltered from the storms. Days went by, and the seeds remained seeds. Some of the seeds began to wonder if there was anything more to life than staying small and comfortable. They felt this deep calling in their hearts, a longing to grow and evolve, but they didn't know the next step. One morning, the sunflower seed awoke after dreaming. I just had a dream where I was this bold, tall flower. My face looked up to grandfather's sun, and I was beautiful and vibrant yellow. The others listened with excitement. Rose Seed chimed in and said they had been having visions of their heart expanding in similar ways. The tulip seeds admitted they, too, were feeling inner stirrings of something new, something different. After sharing, they all decided that they would gather their courage to take a new journey. They had always been curious about what was beyond their comfortable space, but had never ventured out. They started to plan to take their journey upward through the soil. Some other seeds heard of their plan, and some decided they wanted to venture out too. Others were quite comfortable staying where they were and shared that they too were afraid of the dangers that might be above. The next day, the journey began. It was more difficult than expected, with twists and turns along the way. There was no clear path and nobody to guide the way. At times, the rains would wash down and they would fall behind. At other times, they would get thrown around by an animal digging. Many times they felt discouraged and almost gave up. Every day they built resilience from their struggle, and every day they rooted down into trust that they were on the right path. One morning, after journeying all night long, they saw a source of light. They all began to shoot toward it with hope and anticipation, and lo and behold, Grandfather's sun was there to meet them, radiating and illuminating their warmth, heat, and love. The seeds reached toward sun, and the most magical thing began to happen. Their shells began to crack open, and bit by bit, the tiniest hints of color and vibrancy began to show through. After moving through so much discomfort, the seeds were happy to feel wrapped in safety again. They happily rooted themselves into a spot where they could easily enjoy the sunshine, the rain, and the wind. They celebrated each other as one by one the seedlings blossomed into beautiful flowers. The flowers acknowledged how far they had come. As they looked back on their journey, they saw that their determination, trust, and heartfelt courage led them to their brilliant becoming. They were so grateful that they had listened to their inner voices and calling, for they were now able to rise into who they were meant to be. The butterfly message continues and says, "These are the moments when we dissolve the parts that are no longer aligned to become more of who we are meant to be, just as caterpillar's body must be dissolved to realize their greatest potential in the form of butterfly." Butterfly's message: you can transform challenges into beauty. You are naturally gifted with wings to soar. Dissolving old ways leads to new magic. As in our creation stories, beauty is birthed from change. There are so many planetary alignments right now supporting inward growth and inward transformation. The power of this time is best experienced through meditation or taking a walk in nature. Connect within. Listen for the stirrings of what your soul is asking of you. I love you.